Welcome to Deadly Damon. This is just a quick review over the movie Slumber Massacre. This is a movie from the 80s, a slasher, which I've always wanted to see because it's actually one of the few directed by a woman. It's a very clever film. I'm surprised I'd actually never seen it before because the way that this movie is done, it's got no gratuitous violence in it. There are a few scenes where the killer, who actually kills people with a drill, does pose as if his drill is his little man, but there is no need to have female violence, which is something that I always sort of hate in a movie when it's not part of the storyline or there's no need for it. They've just put it in for shock value. This movie plays more on character, which I really liked, and one of the things which I would give it a big thumbs up for is that the women in this movie actually do what you would normally do in that situation. They stay together, they run away from the killer. In most slasher films, what they do is to protect a woman who somehow manages to run towards the killer with all of her clothes flying off, screaming at the top of her lungs just to make sure that the killer knows and sees and hears her coming. They didn't do this in this movie. The girls actually tried their best to stay away from the killer that was after them. What I also really loved is that they didn't put this murderer in a mask. They just told you straight out he's an escaped lunatic running around killing people for no reason whatsoever. There's a couple of really tense scenes in this where the women actually get away from him and you think they're going to make it, and in some cases they do, but the way that it's done, they play it on shadows, or the one particular scene, I don't want to give too much away, is that one of the girls hides in a cupboard and you think she's safe, she's going to make it, but then a little bit of her blood seeps out from under the door, and I thought that was really clever. Like, that's not her fault, she did everything she could to survive. It's got a perfect blend of humour and violence in this movie, which I think really is needed in a horror film. What I loved is there was again a scene where one of the victims picks up a blade saw and tries to run up the stairs to get the killer, and this is just taking the mickey out the fact that the killer uses a drill bit, because she gets to the top and the extension cord is too short and she falls back down, but obviously he's run around the whole movie with a drill. She's never run out of power, or you don't see the extension cable. I thought that was very clever. I don't really need to tell you what the movie's about because it really is just about a slumber party. But the ending in this movie is just fantastic. Everybody goes in for the kill at the end of this film. I absolutely loved it, and we have seen part 2, so if you want us to review that, let us know. But yes, I would definitely recommend Slumber Massacre. And as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take care.